We take what we're good at, which is making art, making performance happen, the transformative power of creativity, and bring it into the community any way we can.
When you come to White Pines, you find people that care about you, that care about the state of the world that we live in, and that want you to be an integral part of the conversation that we have about our community and the art that we make.
Improv, if you don't know what it is, it's when you don't have a script, you just make it as you go along, and that's improv.
At White Pines, I'm able to do the things I'm good at, like stage management, and also explore things that I want to be good at or have potential to be good at, like improv or directing. And without White Pines, I don't think I would have that same safe space that I do now.
White Pines means art to me, craft, and an ability to get to know creative people right here in my community, and to be able to interact with them, to learn from them, and to be able to drive 5 minutes and come have fun watching improv. And what can beat that?
This is an opportunity for Elkins Park's residents to come together in a really unique way with their neighbors, like quite literally with their neighbors, to be sitting in an audience instead of a whole bunch of strangers, which can happen in the city, with a bunch of people that they know, that they work with, that they see in the grocery store. And the artistic experience can be really transformative. When you are laughing next to someone or crying next to someone, you're not strangers anymore through this shared experience. And so in this way, I really think that the work that we're doing at White Pines brings the community together in the most essential way.
When I'm in a big play for White Pines and everyone's out in the audience, I feel nervous, but I know I can get through it. I don't cry or anything, but I feel good about myself.
I know that Philly has a great bedrock of artists and people that do art, but I think that people on the outside, on the suburbs, they also need to have a connection with art. They don't need to, every time they want to go see a theater piece or a musician play, they don't need to hop on the train and go 40 minutes in to find that. I think that every community should have a place that they can come to and explore different avenues of art. So I think that's why White Pines needs to stay here. And I honestly wish that there were more people doing this type of work in other communities, in other suburbs, even in rural communities. I don't know. It's a gift that White Pines is hopefully bestowing upon the community members. They just need to find it. They need to come to it.
The future is so bright because what we experience is the community reaching back to us and saying, this is so cool what you're doing. How about this? What if we did that? What about this idea? What about this idea? Boom, 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 boom. And so for me, as the guy at the top of White Pines, I'm like racing to keep up with the community's ideas about what White Pines could be. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
There's so many different events and there's so many different things to involve the community and just get us all together so that we're all experiencing theater for what it is, that art making and the reason why we live, to express ourselves. I think that's so important in every community, and without it, I don't know what would happen.
So it's not just about us, and it's not simply about us getting paid or putting up a show that's going to be gone in 3 or 4 weeks. It's about extending to all of you the gift of creativity.
And that's really why we do this. You know, when you have a sense that you're making a difference in somebody's life. And there's little examples of that all the time, young and old, that just warm my heart, and it makes me determined to keep going, raise the money we need to make to stay here, and live into the huge possibility of our future.
You should go. Bye, people. Yeah. And scene.